That felt oddly satisfying. The main reason I'm showing this otherwise drab cutscene is because I feel this challenge's methods need some clarification, since the game has been less cooperative than I had hoped. That, and this is one of the few PS1 FMV cutscenes that doesn't look like it was drawn in the fires of Hades. Jot it down, kids, it won't happen again. With respect to Kid's eventual importance to the story, it's strange that they devoted a whole 10-second FMV to showing Kid glancing at you. If every character had an intro that glamorous, this game would be 7 discs long. Getting back to the challenge, I've realized that mini-levels are much more complicated than I had previously thought. The game seems to calculate mini-level bonuses by approaching an invisible benchmark that the game sets every time you gain a growth star. Since I need to reset my growth star count in order to keep gaining mini-levels, I'm inadvertently putting the benchmark higher and higher, which results in the game giving me larger and larger mini-level growths to catch up, thus breaking the challenge. Because of this, I've resorted to extracting each character's mini-level growths from a normal playthrough and pasting them into the characters in this file who don't have any growth star bonuses to their name. While this method is painfully tedious and evidence to how depressingly attracted I am to this game, I'm too interested in seeing this through to care much. As for the fight itself, there's immediately evidence of the game's resistance to my methods in the sense that Kid's max HP is 57 instead of 47, which was the result of mini-level grinding on the alternate file. Aside from that, everything seemed to translate smoothly. And if it's any compensation, my HP is supposed to be somewhere in the triple digits by now, so I'm still reasonably handicapped. Concerning the actual enemies, there's very little to talk about. Tweedledee and Tweedledum here act as the game's goldfish poop gang, and in accordance with the grand list of RPG cliches number 16, pose absolutely no threat, preferring to waste their time rambling about black and white elements even though nobody has those at this point in the game. Unfortunately, given my restrictions, the game is able to throw me a giant middle finger by making them actually difficult later on. Karsh would be dangerous if not for the 2 yellow elements you can pick up prior to the fight, which deal sizable damage to him. Kid also packs Magma Bomb and Fireball off the bat, which are useful for taking out the aforementioned Mook Squad whenever you feel like getting around to that. His AI cripples him even further. He has a tech, but he never really wants to use it because he seems to be content with mindlessly bashing things and hoping they go away. I would be laughing at his sheer incompetence if not for the fact that that's exactly what I did to the Mama Komodo 30 minutes earlier, so, I digress. In this fight, however, he was deceptively resilient, partially by virtue of nobody being able to hit anything, and partially due to my brain shutting itself off halfway through until I was aimlessly volleying 2s and 3s. Honestly, I have absolutely no idea what I was doing during this fight. In my original NGS run, where my HP was hard capped at 50, I was still able to take out these idiots in half the time it takes me here. As a result, this is probably the sloppiest fight you'll see from me, as the battles later on have much less breathing room for stupid mistakes. Fortunately, once you take the Mook Squad down, you're pretty much free to wail on Karsh until he goes down. All of that Dragoon training worked wonders for him, I'm sure. Sadly, Karsh isn't very good as a party member either, as he gets soundly outclassed by Glenn, who himself is arguably the best character in the game. So this is probably the last we'll be seeing of him until we take him out again in Mount Pyre.